What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bullshot Darts. In this one, I just want to do a little bit of an update of where my darts have been. I had a couple tournaments this last weekend, and I'm heading out to Nashville tomorrow for the Music City Classic, so I want to preview that a little bit. And also just throw in my 2 cents on the world match play going on. But first, it is Bullshot's mission to grow the sport of darts and become the biggest darts brand in the USA. So, guys, if you're new, please make sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up down there, and also follow Bullshot Darts on Facebook and Instagram. So in my last couple videos, I was talking about how good my darts have been flying. Even before going to Tampa, and then in Tampa, I put together my highest competitive average with the 94. And had a couple other big wins. So I had a couple tournaments this last weekend, and I was really curious to see where my darts were going to be because, you know, just sometimes when I get to a tournament, it doesn't matter how good I'm feeling. Sometimes certain tournaments, I just don't feel comfortable. So this last weekend, we had 2 more Dart Players of Chicago events, and I was fortunate enough to actually win both of them. So I'm really excited about that. And honestly, what I'm more excited about is that my darts still do feel just really comfortable. Obviously, it's really nice to win. I'm excited that I won. But at the end of the day, what really makes me more happy is feeling comfortable. There's been dart tournaments where I lose, but I felt comfortable. And I was fine with losing because I knew I felt good. And if I can just keep that good feeling and comfortable feeling, I know the wins will eventually come. So I'm just really happy with where my darts have been lately. Just a quick little preview of where I've been at. I actually feel like this last weekend, I feel like I'm getting better and more comfortable. So the last Dart Players of Chicago event I won, I averaged a 77 for the whole tournament. The first one this last weekend, I averaged a 79. And then the last one, I averaged an 82. So my match averages, or not my match averages, my tournament averages have gone up with every single Dart Players of Chicago event that I've thrown. So I'm really excited to see where that goes because I keep having this increase, and now I'm heading down to Nashville. So like I was saying earlier, I wonder, am I going to keep that comfortability and throw really well in Nashville? Or is the pressure going to get to me because Nashville is such a big tournament and maybe I don't throw as good as I've been throwing? I really hope that's not the case because Nashville, we have the CDC Matchplay, and I feel like I really need to do well in that. Because after the CDC and now winning the last 3 Dart Players Chicago events, I feel like I need to perform really well at these bigger dart tournaments. So, I'm just really excited about it. So I'm going to get to Nashville in a second. But another thing that's been going really well for me, I used to have a tendency of starting really hot and then sometimes dwindling down as the tournament goes. Because that's exactly what happened in the CDC and many tournaments before that. I started hot with that 94 average, and then I went on and threw, I think an 82, and then the next match I threw a 72. So continually went down, and then between the next couple of days, same thing, just kept going down. So this last weekend, the Dart Players Chicago doubleheader, I had the reverse of that. I started on the slower end, and I gradually went up, because my best averages that I've had lately have all been in the finals. So I'm really happy that because that's, like I said, something I struggled with. Closing out matches, closing out tournaments. But that's something that I've been excelling at. And I feel like that's a big reason why I've been able to win lately. Because it doesn't matter how I start. About middle of the match is when my darts kick it up another level. And that's where I put pressure on my opponent. And hopefully I can bring them down a little bit mentally. And that's where I'm catching stride, right? So I'm getting my stride going up, and I'm hoping I get those big shots, and then I can bring my opponent down a little bit and kind of have that reverse of momentum. Or ideally, I just start hot and stay hot the whole match. I mean, that would be best case scenario, but... All right, guys, so that's just a little dart update. Won the last couple Dart Players Chicago events. The next one isn't until August, so I won't have another update on that tour until then. But we do have Nashville coming up this weekend. Well, not this weekend, actually starts tomorrow. Music City Classic, I'm heading out tomorrow in the morning. My girlfriend and I are driving down there, and we'll be in there in time for the blind draw Thursday. And then the biggest tournament, or the biggest event that I'm looking forward to in Nashville, is the CDC Matchplay that's happening Friday. I forget how many people are going to be in it, because I think it was initially 48 and then they added some spots. So I'm not too sure where it's at now, but that is, the kind of like the biggest event of the weekend, because it's a CDC event. And I love that they attached that to the Music City Classic, because it just makes the weekend that much more fun, because the Music City Classic on its own is an amazing tournament. And then now we also have that CDC match play. So like I was saying before, I feel like I really need to perform well in that. And where my darts have been and where I'm hoping they're at, I think I can do, some good damage in that tournament. And another thing too that I've been feeling good about is just my confidence and my just where I'm at mentally. Ever since I beat Larry Butler at the CDC, it doesn't matter who I'm playing against. So like local tournaments, I would get a little nervous when I play Joey Beecroft. I would get nervous when I play Randy Van Dersen. And there's some guys around here that my mental state just changes a little bit. And then that's when my darts start to struggle. But now I truly do not care who I play, because during my match, I'm able to stay in that mindset that I'm playing against myself, and my darts are the only darts that matter. So this will be the first time I've been in a big tournament and had that mindset. So even if I pull Danny Lauby in the first round, if anything, I'm going to be more excited. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh no, I got to play Danny Lauby. I'm going to be like, heck yeah, like I'm playing Danny Lauby. Like, I'm excited for this. So I'm really looking forward to that. What else is there happening? There's a doubles cricket event, doubles 501, and then of course the singles events. I'm shooting with my buddy Mike DePuma. He's from up here in Chicago. I'm really excited because we've been talking about playing together for a long time. Well, I mean, basically since COVID, because we were going to play the Music City Classic last year. Then, of course, everything shut down and then missed out on that. But, so we've been looking forward to this tour big time, or a long time. So, we're just really excited to finally be able to shoot together. And then we're also planning on shooting together down in St. Louis in September. So if you guys happen to be in Nashville or St. Louis at these tournaments, guys, I would love to meet you. Come up, say hi. I love talking darts. So, yeah. What else am I excited about for Nashville? So another thing I'm really excited about is seeing Jules Van Dongen play. If you guys don't know who that is, he is one of the best players we have in North America right now, and he has the talent to be a world champion. So when we talk about the best in North America, last year, we're talking Darin Young, Matt Campbell, Jeff Smith, Danny Baggish, Danny Lauby. I'm forgetting the players I'm saying. But now when you're talking about the best players in North America, you can't not mention Jules Van Dongen. So I'm really excited to get to meet him and also watch him play. And I'm also excited to see some of the younger guys play. I know some of the younger guys will be there for the Evolution events, and they'll also be playing in the main event. So I'm excited to see where they end up. And also just excited to be in Nashville. Last time I was in Nashville, it was kind of a last second thing that I went, and I booked a very shady hotel a few days before leaving, and I drove down there by myself. I didn't really know anyone down there, so I was just kind of by myself the whole time. And one of the nights I was just like, well, I guess I'll just drive to downtown Nashville and see, what it's like down there. Maybe I could find a spot to park and just walk around, whatever. Well, I got to downtown Nashville and it was an absolute shit show down there. Now, it was cool to be able to see how crazy it is down there, but I wasn't able to park anywhere because all the parking was taken. So now that I know more dart players and stuff, but more importantly, my girlfriend's coming with me. So one of the nights we're definitely going to be going down to downtown Nashville and enjoying the environment down there, because that's one of the best things about having a dart tournament in a place like Nashville, is also enjoying like the vacation side of things. So when I would travel by myself, it's like I would go to these cool places, shoot darts and leave. you know, now that my girlfriend comes with me, we enjoy the vacation types of things. So when we were in Tampa, we went to the Riverwalk down there. You know, we enjoyed the pools, and yes, we can enjoy the pools here, but it's different because there's not palm trees here when you're hanging out by the pool. So just really excited about Nashville. So that's basically it for that. I'm just hoping that I can keep these darts going, keep this momentum going that I have. And like I said, guys, even if I lose everything down in the Music City Classic, as long as I feel comfortable, I'm gonna be happy with my performance, because I know if I can just keep this comfortable feeling, the wins will eventually come. And that's why I tell you guys all the time that you need to have that positive mindset and stay confident in your darts. Even if you're struggling a little bit, fake it till you make it. That's definitely easier said than done. I still struggle with that too sometimes. But it's just so much more important than the actual talent and skill that you possess. So always keep that positive mindset, guys. Last thing I want to talk about here is the World Matchplay. I'm actually really sad right now because right before hopping on to record this video, I saw that Jose de Souza lost. I was really hoping to see him do really well in this tournament. And he did lose to Michael Smith. I am excited that Michael Smith won, because Smith is one of those guys that has always, you know, been floating around that top area, but just has a hard time kicking it up to that next level and getting those big wins. So with him getting this win, I hope he just doesn't lose in the next round. I'm really hoping he can carry this momentum and, you know, just do well in this tournament. I don't necessarily hope he wins, because I'm really pulling for Price. So excited that Price is back. And it seems like he hasn't missed a step too. Like, you know, he doesn't have any darts rust or anything from being out. So I'm really hoping that he goes. But I really do want to see Michael Smith do well, because he's young. He's got amazing talent. But this kind of also goes back to that mental state. You can tell that he mentally struggles at times. And that's really his biggest downfall. He has all the talent in the world, but it's his mental game that is his biggest struggle. So it would be so cool just to see him do well in the tournament, and just, yeah. So honestly, guys, I really haven't been able to watch too much of the match play, so I don't have much to say about it, other than I was going to talk about hoping Jose would win, and also, or not win, but do well, and have Gerwen Price win. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to try to get one more round here, try to hit a 180 for the end of the match, or end of this video, and see what happens. Nope, I already wrecked it. Here I am talking about feeling comfortable and having good darts, and oh yeah, I got a triple with my last dart. There we go. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I also want to say, guys, the growth and support that I've received for Bullshot Darts this last month has been absolutely insane. You know, with the world opening back up, I'm able to go out and throw more, so I can promote Bullshot more. And the amount of new followers, new support, and everything has been just incredible. So thank you so much, guys. And I've also received an insane amount of messages of support, like, Nick, shoot well, man. Nick, good match. You know, good job, all this stuff. And it's just, I don't know, it's just crazy. So I just want to say thank you so much, guys. I got a lot of big things in the works. As you can see, I am sporting the new Bullshot jersey. This isn't official. I'm working with a couple different companies. I want to get a couple samples, because I'm a perfectionist and I'm not one to release something that I don't think is absolutely perfect. But this is the basic design I'm going with. Just got the Bullshot here, the Bullshot darts on the back. I think that this thing looks really, really cool. I think that these are going to be the hottest jerseys in darts once I get them finalized and I'm able to start selling them. So guys, be on the lookout. BullshotDarts.com will be launching in the very near future. Thank you all so much for the support, guys. I will see you in the next video, and shoot well.